And we got some breaking news out of the NFL where the Colts are trading Stephon Gilmore to the Dallas Cowboys. That has been confirmed by our NFL insider Jonathan Jones. Indianapolis will reportedly receive a fifth-round pick in exchange for Gilmore. The All-Pro cornerback spent the last 2 seasons with the Colts, tallying 2 picks, 66 tackles. He joins a Cowboys defense that ranked 5th in the league in points per game allowed last season. And for more on that, we have our lead NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. So, JJ, just to start things off, what is your initial reaction, your thoughts on this trade between Indy and Dallas?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys very clearly looking to bolster their defense today. That was clearly what their intention was earlier today. You might have thought, all right, they're going to go after a wide receiver at some point, right? It is the Dallas Cowboys. But no, it is. Right now, the focus is on the secondary. Remember earlier today, a 3-year, $24 million deal, I believe, with Donovan Wilson. Safety there, keeping him home in a sort of soft safety market, but certainly he would have gotten paid elsewhere. And then trading for Stephon Gilmore, who, look, I don't know that he is going to be that perennial Pro Bowl player again here on the other side of 30. However, and we see right there at the bottom of the screen, graded out pretty well. Really good in man coverage, has been his entire career, but certainly was even last year for an Indianapolis Colts defense that could have used a little bit more help around him. You mentioned the 2 interceptions, had about 8 pass breakups last season. So Stephon Gilmore, plenty left in the tank, only 1 year left on his contract this current year. So we'll be interested to see if they wind up doing some sort of extension with Stephon Gilmore in some way. All of that to be determined, whether that happens sooner rather than later, or if that happens once they get into the season and see what he's like in their system. But a big day for the Dallas Cowboys, a bigger day for the Dallas Cowboys secondary, locking in Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about the secondary there in Dallas, JJ. Obviously, we have Trevon Diggs, who could be maybe hot or cold there for Dallas. What do you think Gilmore is ultimately going to bring and add to that position?
Yeah, so Trevon Diggs is a guy who, he's a big game hunter, right? He loves to go out there and try to jump some routes. And 2 seasons ago, it paid off to the tune of double-digit interceptions for Trevon Diggs. But he also got burnt a few times because he likes to jump those routes. And so having a guy like Stephon Gilmore, and I'm not going to throw around a phrase like a lockdown corner, I do believe that Stephon Gilmore was once that. I think that he's a very good corner today as he stands heading into what I believe to be his 11th season in the NFL. But he is a guy who, again, he can shadow a wide receiver. He can play man coverage really well. He can break up passes. And so he's going to help out this Eagles secondary in a very, very big way. Excuse me, this Cowboys secondary, rather, in a very, very big way with this trade. It's a big deal for Dallas being able to be in that division with the Eagles. There we go. There's the Eagles. Being in that division with the Eagles, you're going to want to shore up any of those weaknesses. And certainly they're going to be able to now with Stephon Gilmore back there.
All right, that is our lead NFL insider, Jonathan Jones, joining us here on CBS Sports HQ. If you're just tuning in, we are following that breaking news out of the NFL, where the Colts are trading Stephon Gilmore to the Dallas Cowboys. For all the news around the league, make sure you tap in to the All Things Covered podcast with Pat P and BMAC. You can download and listen wherever you get your podcasts, or you can scan that QR code to watch.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.